I see this question all the time. Do I need a degree to get into cybersecurity? In this video, we're going to be exploring that question, and we're going to look at all the different ways that you can get into this industry, and that's all starting right now. So, do you need a degree to get into cybersecurity? I'm going to answer that question, but before I do that, I want to give you 3 ways that you can get into cybersecurity, and you could probably already infer the answer that I'm about to give you. But definitely stay until I give that answer because I think it's important for you to hear it yourself. Now, one way you can get into cybersecurity is through certifications. Now, personally, I recommend you start with the fundamentals, especially if you're not coming from any kind of IT background. Like CompTIA, for example, has all kinds of fundamental certifications. They have the A+, the Network Plus, and the Security Plus. Those can be a great place to start. They're pretty affordable. They'll teach you everything about networking and computers, and then they'll teach you everything about security. And those are the concepts that you need an academic understanding of before you're actually able to implement the day-to-day real-life skills. Let me be clear, the skills are good. You want to have those skills, but you want to be able to tie those to fundamental concepts so that way you can explain the method behind the madness. Why is it that we're doing a pen test right now? What is the CIA triad? You want to make sure that these are things that you have a firm grip on, because if you don't, that's gonna make it challenging to really get into the industry and stay in the industry. So definitely nail the fundamentals. You can do that with certifications, and that can be a really strong way to get into the industry. The second way that you can get into cybersecurity is through work experience. If you already work in an IT department and they have options to get into cybersecurity taskings, maybe they have a security team, or maybe they already have you doing security functions. Definitely get in on that, because work experience is key. Experience can ultimately make up for some companies a lack of certifications or a lack of a degree. And oftentimes the company will pay you to go get certifications or a degree if that means that your experience, which you've already proven, can really help the company out. But there you may be able to find a mentor that you're working with that can mentor you in a lot of these areas. But another thing that can help is, again, by learning those everyday skills, by learning how really in reality a business works. Because if you're going to college, you're not really getting that. You're getting kind of the classroom environment, and that isn't always equivalent to reality. And heck, you don't even have to be working in an IT role to get into cybersecurity. There are some absolutely excellent professionals that you can find out there that they jump straight into cybersecurity from absolutely not IT. And so don't think that just because you don't work at a help desk or you don't work in the networking team or what have you, that you won't be able to make it into cybersecurity. You absolutely can. It's just a matter of getting your name in front of the right people. And once they realize that you're interested, you're willing to learn, you're hungry, and you're after it, then they may be willing to give you a chance. A third way that you can get into cybersecurity is through boot camps. A lot of people will go through a boot camp to get into cybersecurity, and they'll actually go through a boot camp while they're working, or they'll go through a boot camp and then at the end of the boot camp they'll graduate and then they'll take a certification exam, and then once they earn that exam, they've graduated the boot camp. And that's basically a certification of knowledge. It's showing that you've learned a lot of things about a specific topic. And so boot camps can be very valuable, especially if you find some of the very reputable boot camps out there. But it can be a great way to learn, and it can also be a great way to network at the same time. A word of caution is that those can be pretty pricey on occasion. Finally, let's ask this question. Do you need a college degree to get into cybersecurity? No, you don't. But that being said, it never hurts. If you're going to school already and cybersecurity is an option and you're interested in going into cybersecurity, get that degree. I got my degree. You'll learn so much with that degree. And again, we talk about certifications as a certification of knowledge. That degree can be the same thing. However, just because you have the degree doesn't necessarily mean you have an into the industry. You really have to pair that with internship experience. Get some work experience. Try to pair that up with a certification. You're already learning the topics. So if you are in a cybersecurity degree path, you should be pretty close to getting a CompTIA Security Plus without really having to study all that much further. Now, obviously, I had to study a little bit more, and you can check that story out in this video. However, you really don't need a degree to get into cybersecurity, but if you're interested in going to college and you're already in college maybe, and you have that opportunity, take advantage of that opportunity, because that's not something that everybody out there gets. So definitely don't waste it. So anyway, with all that being said, how did you get into cybersecurity? And did you get in a way that I didn't list here? I definitely am interested in learning your story. And also, if this video was of value, leave a like, leave a comment down in the description, and definitely drop a sub if this was helpful for you and you want to see more of my videos. With that, I'll see you all next time. Bye.